missing $1.6 million. Imagine how many people could be helped with that. You might not know who Aaron Fitchett is, so allow me to introduce you to him. He is a school teacher, a mere school teacher in the Lethbridge School Division, who also happens to be the treasurer of the Arches organization, which is, of course, a safe injection site that was funded by the Alberta government. That money's been put on hold by Jason Kenney after some troubling revelations surfaced. This organization has just lost $1.6 million of taxpayers' money that Rachel Notley was giving them. They, of course, also spent hundreds of $1,000s on executive salary. They also shipped employees to Lisbon, Portugal for some sort of vacation. They said it was a conference, but you and I both know that there's no real reason to go to Portugal for some sort of safe injection site conference. You go to Portugal when you want to tour the food, the culture, and the architecture. So Jason Kenney, of course, put this money on hold. But why am I talking about Aaron Fitchett, this treasurer of the organization, who is also a teacher? It's sort of a weird combination of jobs. Maybe that's why they lost $1.6 million. Well, actually, Aaron Fitchett is a financial asset of the NDP. Aaron Fitchett donated over $2,200 on his teacher salary to Rachel Notley in an election year and throughout the years that she was governing. All the time, she was shoveling money towards Arches, the organization that Fitchett was the treasurer of, so that they could spend money recklessly. $2,000, $2,200 actually, on one TV. That's just one example of this organization. Aaron Fitchett, he's now deleted his Twitter account, but the cached version of it shows that he was actively advertising for both Shannon Phillips's re-election chances as well as for the official NDP auction for the Lethbridge East Constituency Association. Public funding purportedly being used to help the vulnerable in life and death situations was allegedly being misused or simply went missing. Some of the biggest infractions that the Calgary Sun actually outlined are right here. An executive was making over $340,000 a year, $13,000 for staff retreats, entertainment, and gift cards, $8,000 spent on management retreats, plus more than $1,000 on gift cards to board members. Some top employees traveled to Lisbon, Portugal. Like I said, that cost $4,000. And like I mentioned, the TV, $2,200 for that puppy. Now, I don't know how that is helping folks with addiction. Of course, Rachel Notley just wanted to throw money at the problem, sponsoring folks to inject themselves with heroin and opiates so that they could stay high, rather than treating the problem, putting them in long-term care so that they can be helped. Rachel Notley just wanted to continue this cycle of drug abuse, all the while funneling money to her friends. What I think might be the most shocking thing is that this service-oriented program, supposedly helping folks with severe drug addictions, Arches couldn't even tell auditors how many employees they actually had. In 2019, the Arches site was considered to be the busiest site in North America, and there were reporters from Calgary and Edmonton flocking to Lethbridge to cover this love story between drug addicts and the government of Alberta. How great it was that the government of Alberta was helping fuel their addiction. It's so busy. It must be going well. Well, of course, it's crickets from the mainstream media, especially the Toronto Star, who wrote this huge, long love letter that was used as propaganda for the NDP. Well, they're just quiet now that it's been exposed that this organization was as corrupt as they come. Missing $1.6 million. Imagine how many people could be helped with that. Rebel News has reached out to Aaron Fitchett for comment and will update this story if he does. Thanks for tuning into our coverage. Your help is much needed and much appreciated. At letusreport.com, you'll see our whole plight of fighting for access to politicians across the country. Go check it out.